Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. How is everybody doing? I hope everybody's enjoying this lovely weather. It's beautiful. Anyway, this one is on today's topic. This one is from a lady, and then she goes, I shall read. It's quite a long one. Please bear with me. I caught my husband praying with his girlfriend in a midnight on a video call. I thought men are not emotionally about cheating. And then she goes on and said, good afternoon. Around 12:30 a.m. I woke up and noticed my husband was no longer in bed. I followed his voice and find him in a sitting room on a video call. The phone was facing upward. I heard him praying passionately. Immediately I entered. He quickly said amen and ended the prayer, and told me it was his mother. As he was walking back into the bedroom, I was sure I heard somebody saying, I love you, baby. I said, did your mom just said I love you, baby? He said, I didn't hear well. After he slept, I managed to unlock his phone. The video call was not with his mother. It was with another woman. The message shocked me. She had told him she couldn't sleep because she was afraid, and he asked him to pray with her. And my husband sent her a Bible passage, Psalm 91. And Psalm 91, Ezekiel chapter 41 verses 10, telling her not to be afraid because God was with her. They ended the conversation with a heart emoji from their chat. They go to midweek service together in her church. I just sat here staring at the phone. Why is my husband praying with another woman in the middle of the night? Why is he encouraging another woman spiritually when we don't pray together as a husband and wife? I wasn't even angry immediately. The same man, they say men don't cheat with emotion. Why is he cheating with emotion? The following morning, he kissed my forehead like nothing happened. Am I overreacting? I am worried he's taking this too. I am worried he's taking his two girls seriously. I know all men cheat, but what is the prayer for? When I say we should pray together, he won't answer me. Only me and the children goes to church. He doesn't come with us. He will complain that he's tired. Am I overreacting? Alright, let me recap. It's quite a long one. So she woke up in the middle of the night around 12:30, and then her husband wasn't in bed, and then she followed the voice of her husband and then find out that the husband was on a video call praying with somebody, but she heard a woman's voice. When as soon as she walked into the room, the man ended up the call, and then she said she heard a woman said, I love you, baby. She asked the man said it was his mother. So when the man fell asleep, she take the man's phone, unlock it, and then went on the man message, and he saw that the man was praying with another woman. And according to her, this man doesn't go to church with her and her children, and he doesn't pray with her. So she's saying all men cheat. Why is her husband cheating with emotion? Whether she's overreacted. You see, madam, you've already just answered your question, so I don't really know what validation or what you want. You already say men cheat. So that statement alone said that you have enabled your husband to do whatever he wants. I don't know why your only problem that you are having now, not because the man is cheating. Your problem is that he's praying with this woman. Okay? So a man is the same way okay, let me use this as an example for you so that it will be easy for you to understand. The same way we have different category of friends. Okay? You have friends who are married. Whenever you are with them, you talk about husbands and children. Sometimes you will have girlfriends who are not married, so when you will then see, you will talk about maybe the thing you guys have in common. Maybe you go traveling, you go out for brunch, or you go out, whatever you guys do together is what you're going to talk about. Or you will have the ones that you don't see all the time, they're far away, but whenever you guys spoke on the phone, you know, you have so much to tell each other because you haven't seen these people. It's the same way when it comes to dating. So when you are dating, depends on what the other person is doing. Even though when you first started speaking to this person, you were not doing exactly that. At some point in that relationship, or in that dating, or in a courtship, whatever you people are doing, you will start having interest on what that person is doing. So in other words, for you to be close to that person, you have to have a bit of what that person, he or she, does, so that you both can have something to talk about. So the fact that he's praying with this woman and he doesn't pray with you doesn't mean he's cheating with emotion. It just means maybe this particular woman in question is someone that pray a lot. And for your husband to be in a relationship, or whatever you call this that he's with this woman, that setting work for them. So he thinks, okay, this woman, she might be a Christian, whatever, she, you know, go to church every day, and for him to be with this woman, he will have to do what the woman wants, if that makes sense. So I don't think your husband is cheating with emotion, because it doesn't seem like you are having problem with your husband stepping out of your marriage. So that is another episode for another day. The reason why you think you don't deserve better, that all men cheat, so he's allowed to do what he wants when he wants it. Your only problem is he should not be emotionally attached to whoever he's cheating with. That's what you have a problem with. And in a game of relationship, you can't really tell someone, oh, I give you this much of a finger, and that's where it's going to stop. They can choose to take your own harm. You know, that's why there's a parable that says, if you give somebody, there are people that will ask you for one hand, you will give them half a tip of your finger. But there are people that will ask you for even a tip of your finger, you will give them your whole arm. That's how it goes. So in a relationship, you can't say, well, you're allowed to go and sleep with this person, don't get emotionally attached to this person. If he's somebody that he spends most of his time, his free time with, you are bound to be emotionally attached to that thing. So madam, you are already fighting a losing battle. And the reason being is because of your first statement on this retop, when you say all men cheat, but they don't cheat with emotion. Who told you so? Have you ever seen a side chick that becomes the main chick? It does happen. Have you ever seen a house girl that becomes madam? It does happen. Have you ever seen a gatesman that will become oga? It does happen. Have you ever seen a driver that becomes oga? It does happen as well. Have you ever seen a co-worker who becomes madam or oga? Yes, it does happen. So you can't say, well, all men cheat, but he shouldn't cheat with emotion. You can't control his emotion. You can't even control yours. As much as you are not angry, if it's not bothering you, I don't think you will spend time reading these 3 paragraphs that you've written. So you have given him opportunity to do what he likes, and how that ends, you can't determine how it ends. Because as long as you have opened the door for somebody else to step into your marriage with your permission, indirectly, because you said all men cheat, now you will have to deal with the fallout of your decision to accept that all men cheat. And this is part of the package when man cheats. So that is my advice for you. Whether you are overreacted, I don't think you are overreacted. I think you've allowed it. You've justified it for him, the reason why he should cheat, because according to you, all men cheat. And so for that reason, whether he pray with this woman because maybe that's what she's into, and if for him to able to be in an intimate relationship with this woman, he have to do what pleases the woman. So if praying together and is helping him in his relationship, that's what they will do together. If going to church on a midweek to go and pray in the church, that's what they will do together. If going to church, if he doesn't feel like going to your church on Sunday and he wants to go to this woman's church after you have left the house with the children, so shall it be. So I don't think the question you are asking whether you are overreacting, no. You have every right to react the way you want it, but you have created a space for something like this to happen because you said Ome cheat. So I hope I'm able to give you my 2 cents on what I think. I don't think his emotion. You can't say that. I can say that because I don't know what he's feeling. Whether this is an emotion that he's feeling, whether he's, I don't know. And you cannot decide what he feels when he step out of your marriage. So I just hope I'm able to give you my opinion on it. You don't have to take it, but I just give you my 2 cents on what I think of what you just said. So my sister, good luck. You're gonna need it. And until next time, everybody, bye.